Good morning, and today we're going to be talking about, guess what? Books. And here's the question of the day: 10 favorite books and one thing you learned or were motivated by from the book. Mouthful, but great topic. So, first one, Bible. Okay, hold on, guys. I know there's a million things we can get out of the Bible. This is one thing, though. We receive as we hand out. Yeah, Jesus said that himself. You hand out, you're gonna get back in the same measure that you handed out. Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne. I learned that you plan for the unexpected. I read this years ago, and he never got upset because he knew that something was going to screw up in his life. He didn't know what, but he scheduled it ahead of time. Next one is Be My Guest by Conrad Hilton. Yeah, Pierce's great grandpa. And unlike her, he said, work towards your goals. It was after he was over 40, or excuse me, over 50 years old when he put his first hotel out under his name, even though he had been managing hotels for decades. He knew what he wanted, and he just kept working and building till he got there. Next one, The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. And when I read that book, and it's a fantastic book, the thing that I take away is living for revenge leaves you empty. Number 5, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And man, there's so much, but the big takeaway for me was there is a world of abundance. This is the book that started me thinking that, maybe I don't have to work for the corporate world. Number 6, The Art of Money Getting by P.T. Barnum. And the famous quote of his that there is a sucker born every minute is actually a misnomer. That's one thing I found out. But more importantly, he said, live within your means. He talked about people in the 1800s that were living in bigger houses that had fancy furniture and they had too much debt. Does that sound familiar? Number 7, Losing My Virginity by Richard Branson. The big takeaway for me was it's okay to make mistakes because he made plenty of them and he became successful. In fact, had he not made those mistakes, he wouldn't have been successful. He took action. Number 8, The World is Flat by Thomas Friedman. He talks about globalization, and it really opened my eyes even more so to the whole idea that people in India, the Philippines, Bangladesh, everywhere, Liberia, you name it, everybody is working and they're interconnected more so than ever before because of technology. Number 9, The 1 Minute Millionaire by Hanson and Allen. And the takeaway I got from that was you control your thinking and you control your results, which is a lot of what we're talking about in the list of tens that I've been doing. Number 10, The E-Myth Revisited, Michael Gerber. And he said, don't become an employee to yourself. And this is so common with so many people that work for themselves, is that they leave the corporate world because they don't want to have a boss, and then they end up doing technical little stupid jobs. And basically they just gave themselves a job working at home as opposed to being a boss. And basically it works right into that abundance principle. So what? Why did we do this? Well, the first thing I got was there's a lot of really great things out there, and I when when I look at some of these books, I go, man, I could write a book on the book and all the great things. But you know what? One of the reasons why we're not doing that is because we need to learn to skim and reach and realize that there is just a wide variety of resources to be motivated from. Until next video, have a great day, and just keep learning. Goodbye.